हेलो। हमने लास्ट वीडियो लेक्चर में कुछ स्टैंडर्ड रिडक्शन फॉर्मूले किए थे फॉर द इंटीग्रल साइन रेज टू पावर एन एक्स डी एक्स एंड कोस रेज टू पावर एन एक्स डी एक्स। और उसके बाद हमने फेमस वालिस फार्मूला किया था फॉर द डेफिनेट इंटीग्रल 0 to π/2 साइन रेज टू पावर एन एक्स डी एक्स एंड सिमिलर फॉर कोस रेज टू पावर एन एक्स डी एक्स। आज के इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम कुछ और स्टैंडर्ड रिडक्शन फॉर्मूले करेंगे। सो आवर फर्स्ट रिजल्ट इज if in is equal to integral 0 to π/2 x cos raised to power nx dx, where n is greater than 1, then in is equal to minus 1 by n square plus n minus 1 by n in minus 2. So see the proof. In is equal to integral 0 to π/2 x raised to power x into cos raised to power nx dx can be written as integral 0 to π/2 x multiplied by cos raised to power n minus 1 x into cos x dx. Now we solve further this integral by integration by parts, in which we consider this as first function and this as second function. So integration by parts says first function as it is and integration of second sin x, limit goes from 0 to π/2 minus integral 0 to π/2 derivative of first, and in the first term there are two terms in product, so we apply the product rule. First function as it is, derivative of second term n minus 1 cos raised to power n minus 2x multiplied by chain rule sin x plus derivative of first, which is 1, and cos raised to power n minus 1 x multiplied by integration of second term, which is sin x dx. Now for the first term we put upper limit minus lower limit, and at π/2 cos π/2 is 0 and at 0 sin 0 is 0, so this term is 0 minus 0 minus, in this second integral there are two terms. We split this integral in two integrals. Our first integral is by taking this minus outside, so plus 0 to π/2 x into n minus 1 cos raised to power n minus 2 sin square x dx plus minus integral 0 to π/2 cos raised to power n minus 1 x into sin x dx. Now this is equal to by taking n minus 1 outside, integral 0 to π/2 x cos raised to power n minus 2 x into sin square x, and sin square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x dx minus, we know that derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So this integral is minus cos raised to power n minus 1 plus 1 x divided by n minus 1 plus 1, 0 to pi by 2. Now further this is equal to n minus 1 into 0 to pi by 2 x into cos raised to power n minus 2x dx minus n minus 1 into integral 0 to pi by 2 x into cos raised to power nx dx plus cos raised to power nx by n limit from 0 to pi by 2, which is further equal to n minus 1. Yes, now this integral is I n minus 2 minus n minus 1, and the second integral is I n plus, now if we put pi by 2 in cos raised to power n x, which is 0, minus if we put x equal to 0, then this is 1 by n. So our left hand side is I n, which is equal to n minus 1 I n minus 2 minus n minus 1 I n minus 1 by n. Now taking this term to the left hand side, 1 plus n minus 1 I n is equal to minus 1 by n plus n minus 1 I n minus 2, which implies n into I n is equal to minus 1 by n plus n minus 1 into I n minus 2. So I n is equal to, dividing both side by n, minus 1 by n square plus n minus 1 by n into I n minus 2. Hence proved. So this is our first result. A similar result can be obtained for if in is equal to 0 to pi by 2 x multiplied by sine raised to power nx dx, then in is equal to minus 1 by n square plus n minus 1 by n I n minus 2. Now what should be the condition for n? ये आप ट्राई करना कि n के ऊपर क्या कंडीशन होगी उस केस में, कि अगर ये इंटीग्रल 0 टू पाई बाई 2 एक्स इंटू कोस रेस टू पावर 0 टू पाई बाई 2 एक्स इंटू साइन रेस टू पावर एन एक्स डी एक्स के लिए अगर हो. Now our next result is obtain a reduction formula for integral x raised to power n cos mx dx, and hence find integral x raised to power 3 cos x dx. So solution, first we obtain the reduction formula for the integral. Now consider the integral x raised to power n cos raised to power mx dx. Now this integral can be solved by integration by parts. in which we consider this as first function and this as second function. So first function as it is, integration of second, sine raised to power sine mx divided by m minus integration derivative of first nx raised to power n minus 1 into sine mx divided by m dx. Now this is equal to x raised to power n divided by m sine mx minus n by m integration x raised to power n minus 1 sine mx dx. Now we further solve this integral by integration by parts, in which this is first function and this is second function. X raised to power n divided by m sine mx minus n by m multiplied by first term as it is x raised to power n minus 1 integration of second, which is minus cos mx divided by m minus integration derivative of first n minus 1 x raised to power n minus 2 into minus cos mx by m dx. Now further this term is equal to x raised to power n divided by m sine mx minus, and taking this minus to the outside, so minus minus is plus, n by m square x raised to power n minus 1 cos mx, and again taking this minus to the outside, minus, and again minus minus plus, and also this minus is multiplied by this minus, so net sign is minus. So minus n multiplied by n minus 1 divided by m square integration x raised to power n minus 2 cos mx dx. So this is our final reduction formula for the integral x raised to power n cos mx dx. In this reduction formula we see that this power n is connected with the integral in which power is replaced by n minus 2. Now we solve the integral x raised to power 3 cos x dx. So we put n is equal to 3 and m is equal to 1 in this formula. We get x raised to power 3 cos x dx is equal to, we put n is equal to 3 and m is equal to 1. So x raised to power 3 by 1 sine x plus 3 by 1 square x raised to power 3 minus 1 cos x minus 3 into 2 by 1 square integral x raised to power 3 minus 2 means x raised to power 1 into cos x dx. This is equal to x raised to power 3 sin x plus 3 into x square cos x minus 6 by 12 means 1 by 2 integral x cos x dx. Now this integral is again solved by integration by parts. This is first function and this is second function. X raised to power 3 sin x plus 3x square cos x minus sorry 1 square. This is 1 square and our numerator was 3 into 2, so this term is not 1 by 2, this is 6. So minus 6 into, by integration by parts, first function as it is, integration of second sin x minus integration derivative of first integration of second dx. X cube sin x plus 3x square cos x minus 6x sin x plus 6 integration sin x dx. X cube sin x plus 3x square cos x minus 6x sin x plus 6 integration of sin x is minus cos x plus में constant c. So combining the terms, x cube sin x and minus 6x sin x, x cube minus 6x sin x, and combining the terms 3x square cos x minus 6x cos x, 3x square minus 6 cos x plus c. Now another exercise. Obtain a reduction formula for integral sine raised to power sine inverse x raised to power n dx. See the solution. Consider the integral sine raised to power sine inverse x raised to power n dx. Now this integral can be written as sine inverse x raised to power n multiplied by 1 dx. Again we solve the integral by parts. First function is this and second function is 1. So first function as it is, integration of second, which is x, minus integration derivative of first n sine inverse x raised to power n minus 1, and by chain rule derivative of sine inverse x, which is 1 by under root 1 minus x square multiplied by integration of second function, which is x dx, which is x multiplied by sine inverse x raised to power n minus n into integral sine inverse x raised to power n minus 1 multiplied by x by under root 1 minus x square dx. Now multiply the term x by minus 2 and outside we divide by it minus 2. Now this is equal to x into sine inverse x raised to power n plus n by 2 integral sine inverse x raised to power n minus 1 multiplied by minus 2x by under root 1 minus x square. Now again we solve the integral by integration by parts. We consider this as first function and this as second function. X into sine inverse x raised to power n plus n by 2. Now first function as it is, and integration of second, and we know that derivative of 1 minus x square is minus 2x, so integration of this term is 1 minus x square raised to power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 minus integration derivative of first term n minus 1 sine inverse x raised to power n minus 2, and by the chain rule derivative of sine inverse x is 1 minus x square multiplied by integration of second, which is 1 minus x square raised to power 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2 dx. This term is equal to x sine inverse x raised to power n plus n by 2 multiplied by sine inverse x raised to power n minus 1, 1 minus x square raised to power 1 by 2 and divided by 1 by 2. Now cancelling 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 minus now taking n minus 1 and 1 by 2 to the outside and also multiplied by this term n by 2, n by 2 multiplied by n minus 1 divided by 1 by 2. Now again cancelling 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 multiplied by integral sine inverse x raised to power n minus 2, and again cancelling the term under root 1 minus x square to under root 1 minus x square. So we left only with the integral sine inverse x raised to power n minus 2. Now this is equal to x sine inverse x raised to power n plus n multiplied by 1 minus x square raised to power 1 by 2 sine inverse x raised to power n minus 1 minus n multiplied by n minus 1 integral sine inverse x raised to power n minus 2 dx. So this is our final reduction formula for sine inverse x raised to power n dx. Now see the another exercise. Obtain a reduction formula for integral cos nx divided by cos x dx, where n is not equal to 1. So see the solution. We know that cos nx divided by cos x plus cos n minus 2 x divided by cos x is equal to cos nx plus cos n minus 2x divided by cos x, and we know that the formula for cos a plus cos b is equal to 2 cos a plus b by 2 multiplied by cos a minus b by 2. So this term is equal to 2 cos nx plus nx minus 2x divided by 2 into cos nx minus nx plus 2x by 2 divided by cos x. So this is equal to 2 cos two nx minus 2x by 2 into cos 2x by 2 divided by cos x. So cancelling 2 2, and here is also 2. 2 cos n minus 1 x into cos x divided by cos x. Cancelling cos x, we get 2 cos n minus 1 x. So we have cos nx divided by cos x plus cos n minus 2 x divided by cos x is equal to 2 cos n minus 1 x. Now taking integration both sides, we get integration cos nx by cos x dx plus integration cos n minus 2x by cos x dx plus integration 2 cos n minus 1 x dx. So this is equal to 2 times cos n minus 1 x dx, and we know that integration of cos n minus 1 x is sin n minus 1 x by n minus 1 plus c. So this is our required reduction formula for the integral cos nx by cos x dx. Similarly, we can obtain the reduction formula for the integral sin nx by cos x. And result is integral sin nx by cos x dx plus integral sin n minus 2 x by cos x dx is equal to minus 2 cos n minus 1 x by n minus 1 plus c. Thank you.